So today I'm going to show you what to do after you finish your batch. Here I have my latest batch of ionic colloidal silver. It's just been actually hanging out here a day or so and waiting for me to get to it. So it's perfectly fine to unplug it and let it be. You don't want it really to be out in the light if you can help it, but some ambient light is fine. This is looking perfect still. It's nice and clear and has a little tinge of amber yellow to it, which is normal, perfectly fine, and something that some people actually look for. And I'm going to be putting them in these amber bottles. You can use something clear. Some people prefer plastic. There's a big debate about which is better, but ultimately there's actual proof that plastics can be toxic. And there's actually no proof that either one of them, glass or plastic, is better for storing your colloidal silver. First thing you do is take your wires out of the jar. So lift them out. Be careful because there can be excess silver on the wires that can drip on things. If it gets on the counter, it can stain, which is not very fun. We actually have a stain right here now. So to get that out, you can use peroxide, bleach, or vodka. I believe those three work really well. I think the last one I did was bleach or peroxide and just let it sit there for a little bit. Just unhook your wires, really simple. Or drop them. Okay, now my shirt's stained. I wore a white shirt. Maybe don't do that. I doubt it's gonna come out. I guess there's gonna be bleach in there. I could put some bleach in there, so I'll report back. So be careful of that. What I do is I put them on a paper towel. You can leave them like that, but it's good to clean them. Put them under some running water, just the tap water is fine, and you can use your fingers or a paper towel or something. Just don't use anything too abrasive because you don't want to get rid of any silver that's beneficial that's on there. We just want to remove the loose stuff from the outside so it doesn't roll around on anything when we're storing it, and then also so it's clean and it can do its thing better when we're making colloidal silver. It helps the current flow a little better if it's not coated with silver, kind of insulated. So set those aside for next time, rinse them off, dry them off, roll them in a paper towel or however you do it, and just set it aside. That's it for storing your wires after you brew. You don't have to get them out of the water right away or anything like that. So sometimes when you are done, like I said, there's excess silver, silver oxide. It can be floating in the water. You can opt to filter that out if you don't like the looks of it. Some people don't mind it at all and leave it. Some people just stir it in, let it settle, and pour off the top, and then just get rid of the remaining on the bottom. There's a little bit in here, a tiny bit. I never really filter unless for some reason I let it go too long on accident and I just don't like the looks of it. I might filter it out. The next step is to put it in the bottles. So when you get the bottles new, if you do, I just like to rinse them out really hot water and then a final rinse of distilled before I fill it up the first time with silver. And then after that, I might rinse them out once in a while the same, but usually I just refill it because it's colloidal silver. Nothing's gonna grow in there and get funky in there. So simple as that. So I'm gonna get a funnel and pour some in. Easy as that. All right, ready to go. Got my funnel here. I just bought this cheap plastic funnel a while ago. It's nothing special. You can use really whatever you want. It could be glass, plastic, metal. Some people think that metal is going to harm the colloidal silver, but it won't. You just don't want to use metal while you're brewing because that can short out your power supply. So yeah, it's just gonna pour it in here. Again, use my amber bottles here. The amber protects best from the light because silver can be sensitive to light. But storing in amber isn't a must. You don't have to have colored glass. You can use colorless glass and that's fine as well. Just keep it out of light, just use it, put it in a cupboard, in a closet, something like that. Some people go through extremes of keeping it out of the light even when making it, and that's just not necessary. It takes time for it to degrade. So don't let things like that stop you from brewing too. People think that it's really sensitive, like surgical, you have to be super clean with it, sterile, but you really don't. Not that you can be dirty, but it's just not that type of a process. It's really, really simple to do. It's super easy. Hopefully this helped. I feel like I was all over the place. Sometimes I get scatterbrained, but I'm trying my best. So I'll give you little hints and help as it comes. And if you guys need any help, please let me know. Leave me a comment. Please follow and like. That helps a lot. And I do have my Colloidal Silver beginners group. It helps you learn how to. So he has my website, chriscolloidal.com. I offer the instructions there to put your own kit together, and I also offer kits there as well. There's also a ton of other kits out there that you can purchase. I really don't care what you get as long as you're making colloidal silver. That's all that really matters to me, and I'll be happy to help you on your colloidal silver journey. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much.